Yes, welcome to yet another series or segment of the Accountability podcast, where we discuss things to do with accountability, transparency, integrity, and corruption. This is a platform where we bring in a number of people to have a conversation and shape ideas related to, enhancing service delivery and also seeing how citizens can participate and engage in things to do with improving service delivery, but also having citizen voices when it comes to the fight against corruption in our country. Yes, for today, my name is Alvin Mutebi, and I am your host for the Accountability Podcast. Today, I'm having someone, seemed very interesting because off camera we had a very interesting conversation. And allow me to ask her to introduce herself, and then we take it off from today. Yes.
Thank you. My name is Lillian Musiime, and I work with several organizations. Currently, I work as a peer educator at Reach a Hand Uganda, and I'm also in some organization called Butabika Structural Advocacy. Basically, I've worked with National Water before as a commercial assistant.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very huge portfolio out there.
And as well, by the way, I'm an SRHR advocate. I advocate for sexual reproductive health and rights.
Oh, wow.
And I advocate for FGM, that is female genital mutilation.
So you advocate for it to be practiced?
No,
or,
to stop.
Yeah. Oh, you are an advocate against FGM?
Yes, against it, yeah.
Oh, I thought you are advocating for.
No.
All right, yeah. So with such a broad, a big, wide portfolio, I would want to bring it to your mind. What is your take when it comes to? I heard you talked of sexual reproductive health.
Yeah.
And that speaks to the health sector, right?
Yes, true.
Yeah. How do you see the Uganda health sector at large?
Basically, Uganda health sector at large, it's not bad off when it comes to service delivery.
Yes.
It's not very bad off by the guys. If you can go out there and get in a government hospital and be checked and get treatment, I know it is hectic. You face long lines, but at least the service is there. That's what I can see. At least the service is there. People are receiving the service. Yes.
Oh, wow. At least service is there. Do you subscribe to these public services? Do you go to public hospitals?
I do.
Where exactly do you go to?
I've been to Mulago.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Mulago.
Oh, wow. Yes. So, do you subscribe to any youth anti-corruption advocacy frameworks? I heard Butabika something?
Yes, Butabika Structural Advocacy, yes. We mainly deal we go to these public health services, we do monitoring and evaluation in them. And with this, we go to schools, to government parastatals, and we ask for accountability for the services they are given, that the government gives them. Yeah, let's say if government allocated certain amount of money to carry out something, we have to go and ask, what did this money do specifically? That is the monitoring and evaluation part of it. Yeah. So
you basically go there to monitor service
service delivery. Yeah.
Okay. So which places have you been to?
We've been to National Water. We've been to Butabika Hospital. We've been to government schools like Butabika Primary School.
Okay.
So many government parastatals that we've been to. We have also been able to to monitor PDM funds as well.
PDM,
Yeah.
right. Dear viewers, for the purpose of your understanding, the reason as to why we are getting into this kind of conversation is that one, when it comes to service delivery, you well know that you are young people, you are the majority in this country.
Yeah, it's the biggest
people
number.
below the age of 30, not the youth, but the young people. You are the majority, and you subscribe more to service delivery.
True.
You know, because I mean, you are the one in schools, you are the one under the livelihood programs. I've had so many of them targeting the young people. There is the youth livelihood program. I've had Emyoga. I've had PDM. There are so many, several of them. So and then education, health. You talked of sexual reproductive health rights. I mean, the young people that go for such, you know, such training. Much as the elderly and mature people also go there, but most of the people who would flock to these places seeking these services, you would find that majority of them would be the young people, or people below the age of 30. So, so this conversation is to bring about young people's participation in the fight against corruption. Do you feel included? Do you feel participating, or it's just a matter of ticking boxes?
I think the young people have not been given spaces out there to first fight corruption.
No.
I just think like that. I think they are taken for granted as they,
Okay.
they are not put on tables where they think should be discussed. We need to see young people out there discussing these things and put into place, right? If the young people are given a chance, I'm sure these things are not put in place actually. That's what I can say about that.
So the young people are not given a chance to sit on the table.
Tables where these matters are discussed, and these very important matters about and corruption. I feel like it's still lacking.
So what do you need? What are those entry points? What do you propose for the young people to be given an opportunity at the table? What should be done?
I mean, there are a lot of talented young persons out there that they can come out in fighting corruption. Right now we are in an era of AI. I mean, why would a government parastatal still have things to do like there is a lot of technology? Why don't these public services be done more on internet, like be accessed on internet? These young guys are talented. They can come up with apps that can really
help in enhancing service
yes,
delivery.
enhancing service delivery. You don't have to suffer. Like, let's say, if you want to really quickly access, let's say, some URL services are not on the internet. There are some now, like recently, I wanted to register and organize a CBO, that is a community-based organization. Okay, you find that they are not following the things they put on internet. I mean, when you reach at office, it's totally different.
Yes.
And if you go on the internet, there are different requirements as well. Why don't they put this in place if it is really something on the internet and it can easily be finished from there? That's what I'm meaning. Let them be given opportunities. AI is something that is there to improve people's lives and improve service delivery so that bribery can be avoided. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So you're saying that young people should be given an opportunity to make contributions in these service delivery points.
Yes,
sectors like education and health and other things.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's interesting that we've seen so many young people coming up with ideas, and they have generated so many things that can help and support in improving service delivery. But have you been engaged? Because you talked of the Butabika advocacy structure.
Yes.
So how does it come up? to be, because I thought that would be, that is also one way how the young people are engaged in the fight against corruption. Or you feel it is not substantial enough to see you engaged? Yes.
I feel like it's not substantial enough because now in Butabika we have we've come up with something within the community. It's called green spaces.
Yes.
The green spaces, there are some green spaces somewhere in Butabika, Chitentali, Rosita. So you find whereby government would come in and give a service, you find when it is us getting some money, putting in such things which are helping young people, you get. Now, this is something that we came up with, think it can help the youth around the community, especially those ones who are redundant. They can go within these green spaces. Within these green spaces, we have introduced planting like seedlings, like you can go there and do some community work there. So we've put internet, but you find this internet is funded by us. We have to collect 2,000 from each member of us, and it is us to fund this internet, you get. So it is something I feel like, yes, we are into these spaces, but they are still lacking.
They are not sustainable.
They are not sustainable. You find it is us to sustain them, the youth. And this is something that is helping the community.
At the end of the day,
yes.
So, have you proposed any sustainable interventions apart from relying on donations from government and then civil society organizations and also other well-wishers? How do you plan to make your interventions sustainable? Because I mean, most of the youth initiatives or most of the youth activities that are geared towards enhancing service delivery, they have died just because of challenges to do with sustainability. So how do you sustain your interventions, and how do you ensure that they don't die?
Now, most times we make sure we collaborate with some partners. We have some partners we deal with. We have partners, again, we deal with youth, like at local government level. Within these green spaces I've mentioned, to sustain them, like we have youth parliament within these communities. So these communities, we engage with local leaders. They are the people that come out to sustain part of this. They come and talk to the community, they get to know their problems, and we collect them within these spaces, the green spaces, and call them from their offices, the youth leaders within these local governments. They come, people mention their troubles. Instead of us investing in these things, these leaders get these challenges and they go back layers so that they can come up with solutions. Yes.
Wow, interesting.
Instead of us putting in
a lot of money.
Yes. So we show them that these are
you tap into the available spaces.
Yes. We show them these are the problems these people are facing and they really need intervention. And we got donations throughout that tanks. We got tanks to within these spaces. So these local councils gave us tanks and we irrigate the plants around these spaces. So that's how it comes about.
So that's how you can sustain others.
Sustain that services.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So this engagement initiatives, you've talked of the youth parliament where you engage leaders. You talked of the safe spaces, where youth come and share their issues. You talked of the green spaces where youth come in to show compassion of their environment and how they support the community and how they live a decent life. Where did you get this kind of training and this kind of information? Because it's not easy. That's what I would say.
It isn't easy, but of course, when you look around the people you're living with within the community, as people who are educated, you sit down together and brainstorm what can really help the community.
So were you trained on this?
Yes,
Did you
we
receive-
were. We got training. Of course, within our organization, there are trainings.
From? Who trained you on this?
I don't remember the person, but we usually get trainings.
You usually get trainings.
Yes.
So then the youth, is it a youth integrity club?
Yeah, it is.
So you've not received any training on from anywhere, or maybe a or any other government organization, something like that?
For now, we have not received any government training. Yeah, but they normally get facilitators from out there, and they come and train us.
You.
Yes.
Okay. So it is the training that you got that enabled you guys to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So.
But as well as since I'm a youth, of course there are challenges that you feel like there should be change. So within these trainings, you give ideas, of course, what you're facing out there, because with these same communities as well we reside in. So we share the knowledge from what is in the community with these trainers, and then something is included.
Get a new idea.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is how it comes out.
So any recommendation or anything that you would want to recommend towards improving service delivery and fighting corruption in your community?
Well, I will talk to the youth out there. Guys, the corruption out there is I can say it's a lot. So if you have a chance to fight it, please do. Don't be a person who pushes it out there. You keeping quiet, or because you want something to be done for you and you decide for you to give in, that is really not right. You know, and you decide to report this. There are apps out there that you can report anti-corruptions, like anti-corruption doings, yes. Just that people are not informed, but so to tell you, please be able to reach out to these spaces, to these toll-free numbers and report such acts. You will be helped. Thank you.
Oh yes, I think on our side it has been a pleasure having you today, and it has been a pleasure having this kind of conversation with you. What I would encourage you is that yes, continue with the good work that you're doing, and continue engaging the rest of the young people out there in your community and in your youth integrity club, and also keep on sharing information and knowledge, because you've talked of things to do with the use of internet, AI, and technology. You know, that's Gen Z conversation.
I know.
And whenever Gen Zs come around, they talk about AI, you know, internet, social media, and other things. Yes, to me and to the rest of the team here, it was indeed a pleasure. I always have my main man, Timothy, behind the camera, the production, and I always have the rest of the team, Mr. Agaba, always supporting and always keeping up with us here to see that things move on well. Yeah, to me and to the rest of the team at AKU, I would say thank you so much for always being up and alert to see that we join forces and hands to see that we fight corruption together and also promote accountability as well as a service delivery in our communities and in our country. So for today, it's a good morning and bye-bye.